So the hanging gardens at this stage have all three been hung, and they've now been painted brown. We used a gallon of exterior latex brown paint with a paint sprayer to spray all these in about an hour, and diluted a little bit with paint thinner. So it blends in more with the rocky background. And then our next step will be, you can see the half-inch drip line hanging by the ladder there. We're going to run it down in half-inch all the way to the bottom, staple it to the back, and then have lateral runs of 1/4 inch inline emitter tubing with a dripper every 6 inches. And then we're going to, on these, at the connection points, have a little ball valve for each run, because we don't quite know yet how much water will drip through from one to the other. It could be we only need to water every other one or every third one once the irrigation is accounted for. So we're now at a point where the first of our hanging planters is planted, and I'll walk you through a little bit of the process and a few technical details. So we've got our fencing at the back, and it's doing its job of stopping rocks from falling down. And then over on the side here, we have a half-inch tube, and right beyond that, we have a little 1/4 inch valve for each 1/4 inch line. Now the line enters behind the fabric here and runs along the top of each bed, and has water dripping out every 6 inches all the way along. So it just drips with water, which is great when establishing plants. And the paint, in addition to the UV-resistant polyester, we chose polyester fabric because it's the most UV-resistant, but the paint adds a bit to that and helps it camouflage, blend in with the brown stone. And in the first planting, we've gone a little bit more eclectic. We've used a total of 8 different plants. But I noticed that I liked the upper area a little bit more than the bottom area. You can see that we're playing for contrast primarily. So where we've got a nice milky blue color, we go to the red. We're playing with this, this yellow gold against here. But as we come up here, I went a little bit simpler on the design, and so here we've got milky blues with a lot of the chartreuse coming from a different direction, and we've got that theme going on up to the top. But this is a total of 4 plants, so we're simplifying, and then we're coming to something very simple in here as well, where we've got basically 3 main plants along in here. And each one, I think, is getting slightly better. I quite like this planting here most of all. So there we are with our check-in, and maybe we'll do one more check-in when we're done, or the final check-in will be as this all grows in.